Oh, Call Darkworm. That's Exodia. Does he have a response?
Cerberus, Call Darkworm again. Powerful hand.
Cerberus, Call That is Exodia. Oh god. Oh, boys, I hope you're sitting comfortably because we might be going all the way here. That, my friends, is a good pull. I don't want to give TRIF money. Well, if you believe in Typhoon, you'll donate anyway because Typhoon might just be winning this right here. Because that's a sick hand. Let's see how many negates he could put up first. Typhoon taking a long time to resolve this call, so he must have a bit of an awkward hand to try and like figure out his line of plays here. He's going for Oath Dragon. What was the other card he added? I can't see the log.
I think I missed it as well. I don't have the log. It'll probably be harmonizing, I'd assume. Yeah, so they only might see TRIF have Ghost Ogre here. TRIF was setting Ghost Ogre, Droll, and what was his other hand trap of choice? He had one Imperm and 3 others. I believe he was setting 10 hand traps.
TRIF, he's got Ogre, Veiler, Droll, 10th cards Impermanence.
So we might see an Ogre or a Veiler on this Electromite.
Yeah, Typhoon's going to have to play through this Electromite very carefully. He may or may not activate the first effect. I don't know. I feel like if you know your opponent has Ogre in their list, you kind of just have to play it safe and not activate its first effect. Kepler as well.
This is well.
Really good, really good.
This is a very good hand.
Did Typhoon add 2 magicians? I only saw Oath. Yeah, Typhoon, did you add 2 cards? It should be.
Some other people are saying he did add harmonizing.
He did that harmonizing? Because like
yeah.
he's got 6 cards. No, yeah, Oath and Harmo. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right. Can you imagine a Droll against this hand? He's actually playing it in his side deck as well. He must have just thrown in like extra cards just for I don't know, mind games, I suppose, when you have that many side deck slots for a whatchamacallit, a 1v1. Tribe and Factor, thank you so much for the 246. Raid 97, you like decks, thank you. You've been posting it all night.
Are we going to get Ghost Ogre here? Is Typhoon going to decide to use the Electromite?
This is really going to be the most important part of this first turn. And he is going to activate Electromite. Electromite activated. Ghost Ogre is being dropped. He does have it. I don't think there's any response in Typhoon's deck for Ghost Ogre.
Don't believe so.
I don't know. Is that a misplay? Is that a not misplay? I guess it depends on his hand. I mean, he does have 6 cards, so it might not be too relevant.
6 cards. We know Harmonizing Oath Dragon. We know Gate 0. We know the spell card, and we know Jackal. We know almost every card in his hand. Maybe it is every card in his hand. We know 5 out of the 6 cards in his hand right now. So let's see what Typhoon can pull out through this Ogre. If he still manages to put up 3 or 4 negates through this Ogre, TRIF will have just used the card for nothing. So this contract is probably going to add him a Copernicus here, which when he pen summons it will send himself a Lamia, giving him access to Dawn Dragster with that Zafranoe.
He's used the Harmonizing as a high scale here, which is...
He may have a second in his hand, that is likely. We did know every card bar 1. It may have been another Harmonizing. Or he may not need it. He is going for pen 3, I believe.
I think he... I think maybe I think he just didn't look too far ahead for the Ogre, perhaps? That's his Pendulum Summon complete. That's 3 cards, and he went into his deck, so I assume that's him completing the Pendulum Summon to resolve Copernicus and Zafrani.
So he's going Chinlight 1 Nui, Chinlight 2 Copernicus. TRIF is thinking, so I think he may have drawn Effect Veil or Impermanence as well.
Yeah, it's looking like that's 2 hand traps that TRIF has opened here, so it's most likely one of these two. TRIF is going to think about this for a second and try and decide which one he wants to stop here, if at all, because we could see him just hold it for a little bit longer. Maybe he's...
TIFUN does already have 3 negates on the board.
Yep, even through the...
If this Copernicus resolves, gets the self, and does it... Okay, so
Veiler.
he's going to... Oh, double Veiler! TRIF is not going to have many cards to play with here.
This is really bad for TRIF because he just doesn't have enough Pendulum cards, I think.
He has drawn too many hand traps. This is not good for Pendulum. You may think drawing 3 hand traps is good for you, but not if you're playing Pendulum. You are going to not have enough cards to play. He has to have Pen Call Darkworm in his last 2 cards or something crazy. And there's a Duelist Alliance that's going to put some tokens on the Jackal.
TRIF just dropped 3 negates on turn 0 stream. Turn 0, 3 negates. He's talking about...
Can his 3 cards play through TIFUN's 1 negate?
Did TRIF just draw a card?
Yeah, he drew for turn.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, Typhoon Pass. Okay, cool. Right.
So we have 1 negate versus 3 cards in hand.
I'm sorry, shouldn't have... Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Zafrani got negated, obviously, duh. So we have a Jackal is our negate here. 2 cards in hand from Typhoon. And one of them is Pendulum Call. Do we know what the other one is? 0? No, 0's on the scale.
It is the Oath Dragon.
Oath Dragon. Okay, Oath Dragon and Call in hand. And
start with the Cerberus.
Cerberus is a good starter. Like this, TRIF didn't open many Pendulum cards at all.
Cerberus is a broken starter because he can get Jackal. Jackal can bring back Cerberus. That Cerberus can kill that Jackal from TIFUN.
Yeah.
And that will get rid of TIFUN's 1 negate.
TRIF at a bit of a disadvantage, I think, by opening a little too many hand traps, but doing well because, you know, Pendulum is a deck that needs a lot of Pendulum cards to be able to function, not like, you know, lots of hand traps and stuff. But the best ones that you could have and ask for going second like this is definitely the Cerberus, which he's going to bring back out with the Jackal that he searched with the initial Cerberus. Probably, as Jordan said, attack over the Jackal, dealing with the 1 singular negate. That is what he's going to do, going straight into the battle phase. Now, if he has 2 spells in hand, we could see Cerberus's Monster Effect Resolve, which is a banish off the field with 4 counters.
Not sure what TRIF's last 2 cards could be here to make an impact. He may not have a play in main phase 2, but we will see.
That's a pass! Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a pass.
TIFUN's going to take 1,000 here in the standby phase from his Dark Contract.
Oh, okay.
He can use that to search another Kepler this turn.
Typhoon is in a really strong position.
In fact, he can use this to search Lamia, special summon the Lamia, synchro with the Zafranoe, make Yazi, go crazy this turn. So instead, he's going to start off with a Link summon. I believe TIFUN should end the game this turn.
Do remember that TIFUN also has a Pendulum Call, so TRIF is just 100% dead here.
Yeah. Without any form of interaction from TRIF, this should just be over. I'm not sure if TRIF is going to decide to scoop or not. He's going to make TIFUN play it out.
I don't...
Oh, that's a Pendulum called Discard Lamia. That is powerful.
Yeah, I feel like Typhoon really did open really strongly in this game, and TRIF not opening so well. Stop coaching. Stop coaching. What is this coaching?
Stop commentating.
I know, right?
Only commentate on things done, not things that could be done. You can see what will be done, what has been done. Let's see what else TIFUN opts to do this turn. He still has not searched with his Dark Contract. I don't think TRIF can do very much. There's probably no benefit to searching with his Dark Contract. I don't believe Kepler can do much, adding a level 1 to your hand for no reason.
Harmonizing Boost is not live currently, as he doesn't have any Magicians in the extra. Going to Pendulum Summon 2 here. Jackal, Harmonizing from
3,
hand, Zafrani.
Harmon hand. It should be over. We'll see if TRIF decides to scoop anytime soon. He's got Yazi access. He has harmonizing access. This is well over game here.
Let's double check Metatron's materials. It's 2 months special from the extra. Yeah, this is it's so many roundabout ways you could get game here. But TRIF is asking for a second. He might have another a third Veiler or something in the hand, perhaps, for this. Yes, it is. It is.
All 3 effect Veiler. That is painful.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Oh, TRIF with a shark. Oh, okay. He decided not to shark.
TRIF being the nice guy here. Sure, you didn't say it, but Typhoon retorts with, "It won't matter."
Don't need to add the trap card off of this Zifranaway if your opponent's dead this turn.
That's looking like a Trickstar graveyard, TRIF.
Showing off his triple effect Veiler draw, TRIF. Yes, we know.
That's an unfortunate draw for TRIF. So it looks like we're not gonna have a game 5. Unless Typhoon does something seriously wrong. This isn't. What did you ogre, Liza? He ogred the Electromite.
He ogred the Electromite turn 1. Typhoon. He's just banished the Veilers for no reason.
Yeah, that's another. So TRIF has managed to rack up a 5th PE minor warning here, as you are in fact not allowed to rearrange your graveyard, just in case Typhoon top decks the
you're not
question.
Allowed to just banish your whole graveyard.
Yes. Yeah. Please keep that in order. Stop shuffling grave.
As TRIF proceeds to shuffle his grave.
TRIF, come on, he's concentrating. You're distracting him.
TRIF showing us once again why he's banned.
Yeah.
This is why you're banned, TRIF.
Typhoon thinking through his plays here. Still got that Lamia in the graveyard for access into Yazi.
TRIF still has 4 negates.
TRIF's messing about with the graveyard has made Typhoon unable to play the game because Dueling Book does seem to have some bugs with it that if you keep clicking cards, your opponent can't play the game.
Yep, Typhoon, you can't win if you can't move your cards. You know, it's a legitimate tactic.
I'm gonna see this Yazi come out here. Oh, meteor.
Oh yeah, this card.
Instead, we can just make a vortex, absolute into vortex.
Bounce the
vortex on someone can bounce that Cerberus, so you have a negate for Battle Fader.
Link 3 here, going for the Metatron, I suppose. Summoning out Absolute after that. Make it a rank 4, whatever type of game. Let's just move it on, TRIF. It's getting late.
People got work in the morning.
Yeah, okay. Game 5. Let's move it on. So that is 2 to Typhoon, 3 to TRIF. We are going into game 6, rather. Sorry, game 6. We are now entering.
Typhoon does need to win the next 2 games. TRIF only needs to win 1.
One more game and TRIF can take this away. Just one more game. Time on the round, TRIF wins. Yeah, TRIF is indeed an expert of that. Are you guys okay with the Typhoon? Are you able to accept the rematch, or do you need to rehost or something?